Funmaker Mike has a huge announcement this week. He's finally going to wash his hair.
What's poppin', everybody? Episode 76. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. It is the latest in Funko news, collectibles, entertainment, and sports all rolled into one fun Saturday morning show. Let's dive into Funko first. It's new Funko Shop exclusives this week. Included a one-piece Pop Plus Boa Hancock.
It's gotta have a plus.
It's just fun to say.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
It comes with a pop protector so they can charge 20 USD instead of 15 USD. Mm-hmm. They also shared other retailer exclusives this week. A Hot Topic Diamond Harley Quinn, Glow GameStop exclusive Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's cool.
And I really like that one.
Yeah.
And the GameStop Star Wars Gaming Legends Star Killer, also a cool Star Wars pop. Mm-hmm. Also a new Funko Shop exclusive Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat 11. Is that many Mortal Kombat
I think there's 80 of them.
versions? Jeez. It was a cool looking pop.
It looks all right.
And yesterday they launched their first of these new limited edition drops. Check out our show from Tuesday. We did a whole show about it. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, Box Lunch also dropped their first limited edition piece, the shared exclusive Watermelon Stitch. 9,500 pieces is what that base level is on these limited drops.
Yeah.
The majority of the higher end ones are all just Funko Shop. Mm-hmm. This one is shared. Mm-hmm. Did with Box Lunch. Gasselcast. Mm-hmm. They revealed Funko has laid off more employees and plan to reduce the global workforce by more than 20% this year. They also did a announcement about the price increases because I'm sure that they've heard about it.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting bit of Funko news this week.
Well, if I know anything about successful businesses,
Yeah.
if you launch a 30% price increase to your wholesalers and then lay off 20% of your workforce,
Yeah.
things are looking up.
Things are going great.
Yep.
Luckily, we're getting these high-priced limited edition drops.
Yeah, you can get strawberry shortcake for $50.
Let's go.
Yep.
Lego put out a really cool Pixar, the lamp, Luxo Jr.
Yeah, it's cool
with
they're doing
Is that the Toy Story ball?
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
That's cool.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Only 613 pieces.
It won't be huge, but it's
not
still
that
cool
big.
looking. Yeah.
Thrill Joy. Let's go. Announced the party of the century. Mm-hmm. It's called the Block Party Boardwalk Bash. Mm-hmm. It'll be at San Diego Comic-Con.
Why do you need to call it a block party? Just call it the Boardwalk Bash. It's so long.
It is, yeah. I think Boardwalk Bash would have been
plenty.
sufficient.
Yeah.
But because Rakimoto Funmaker's doing Dreams and selling tickets, Mariotti was like, well, we're having a Boardwalk Bash. So
I got to buy tickets for this thing?
tickets went on sale yesterday. So yeah, you got to buy, just like Dreams, Rakimoto Funmaker sold $100 tickets to that event.
Yeah.
All sold out. Restock tickets also sold out. So Mariotti's getting in on this.
All right.
Anyway, Funmaker Mike also, speaking of that beautiful guy with his greasy hair that
It is greasy. We love that guy, but
literally thinks that he's an extra from Happy Days or Grease.
and I mean, I know he's really busy.
He is.
And you can't do the shampoo and the conditioner, but you get the 2-in-1. You get the Pert Plus.
Get Pert Plus.
You can get a big Pert Plus Walmart, $7. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Costco.
You don't have the time. You're not doing the wash, repeat, rinse, conditioner thing. No one's got time for that. What are you? You're not a Rockefeller. You get the 2-in-1 and you get in and out. There you go. Or stop using that much gel. Actually, I bet you he uses mousse.
No, he uses pomade.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you remember the old?
Yeah. It's just
what people used in the 50s? Yeah.
it's like, don't do it, man. Seriously. You're gonna walk too close to a what do they call that when you go to a sushi place? It's teppanyaki.
Oh yeah,
and they're
the grill.
The grill. You're gonna walk too close to that, and you're gonna go up like a
when they do the onion volcano.
Yeah, you're gonna go up like a match. You know, like seriously.
Anyway, he had a huge teaser announcement this week for an even a bigger announcement that was coming yesterday. At the time of recording, we don't know what that is, but he was alluding that they have live events coming up at Anime Expo in San Diego, which we just talked about, Dreams.
Yeah.
But he wants another event before that.
Yeah.
And he's announcing that, or has announced it by the time that you're watching this.
Because he's in a pissing match with Mariotti.
With Mariotti.
So he's like, Mariotti just announced something. Well, I'm going to announce something bigger. He's like, I'm playing Madison Square Garden.
I'm doing the keyboards.
Me and Billy Joel.
A duet. Funmaker Mike and Billy Joel.
We're going to sell out Madison Square Garden.
But my favorite part of that teaser is that, of course, he does the turnaround.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But my favorite part is he said we're doubling down on fun about so many, like 1,000 times in that one clip, that if I heard double down one more time, I thought he was Vince Vaughn from Swingers.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Double Down.
Double down, yeah.
Anyway, coming soon in the Funko world, we finally got a new Funko NFT drop announcement. Dungeons and Dragons, after there hasn't been one since April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
It's coming on Tuesday.
Amazing.
17,000 standard packs, 15,000 premium packs on Tuesday. Some of the redeemables look good. The dragon itself, I thought, with the glow eyes.
All right.
Pretty sweet, but whatever.
Sure.
Funko has announced this week an arrangement with the WNBA, so we'll see pops of players soon. And
Cool.
I just hope they don't do too many. Like, there's definitely highlighted great players, but everyone's going to want Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Just do Caitlin Clark, a couple of others.
Yeah.
Don't give us 30 WNBA pops.
Yeah,
That's all I'm asking.
There's fandoms, but it's
there's fans.
But WNBA is popular in the States.
Yeah.
It's not very popular in Canada, I don't think.
But I'd say Caitlin Clark is popular globally.
Yeah.
So do that one.
They're launching with 4 of them.
Just 4?
Yeah.
Okay,
Asia
that's
Wilson, Angel Reese, Brienne Stewart, and Caitlin Clark.
Those are all great choices.
Yeah.
And I would have suggested Angel Reese too. Who, by the way, not hard on the eyes.
But she can't make a layup to
She
save her
can't
life.
shoot. No, she can't. She's a popular player for different reasons. But anyway.
Okay.
4 new Deadpool pops coming soon. Absolutely no theme.
They suck.
They're just
They're dumb.
random.
Can we be done with this Deadpool stuff?
Dumb.
They're so random. And I
dumb.
like Deadpool pops, but these are so... There's not like... you remember the seasons, the 4 seasons GameStop ones? Like, these have no theme. It's just... Deadpool is Ghost Jacob Marley from Christmas Carol. Deadpool is Don Quixote. The mythical Chulu creature. And Long John Silver.
Yeah,
None of that makes sense.
We're all a fan of his fish and chips, but like we don't need a pop. And Don Quixote was great. He created tequila, which was awesome. But we don't have to celebrate it.
Sure,
we just have to drink it. You know. But the rest of it is like, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Come on.
You know, come on.
More. Speaking of, come on.
Yeah.
More Biddy Pops.
Yeah, we even needed more of those.
Towns and pop Biddy Pop rides that we actually saw in Tristan's video from that con.
Yeah.
They're now got glams. So there's the Beetlejuice Inferno Room, Marty McFly in DeLorean, some other Care Bear in the Cloud car, whatever.
Yeah, they're whatever.
Yeah. Also, new Biddy Pops themselves.
Why don't you do a Marty in the DeLorean in an actual full-size pop ride?
That would be cool. Well, they did the OG, but you mean like a new one.
A new one. Why
and the doors actually
why don't you do that?
open.
You know? Like
85
You know?
USD.
Like, come on.
Whoa.
Like, seriously. Like, honestly. Yeah.
Also, new Biddy Pop sets for Netflix shows and Simpsons were announced this week.
All right, whatever.
Didn't they announce Pokemon too? A bunch of Pokemon biddies.
Was there Pokemon Pop? There might have
They
been.
announced so many biddies.
I don't pay attention to all of that.
Who cares?
This one was exciting for fans of Gilmore Girls. They're doing a 25th anniversary pop, so of course you're going to get Rory and Lorelai, Sookie St. James, and Luke Danes.
Adria loves a Luke.
Yeah, it was a
good pop.
insanely popular show. Insanely popular. Crybaby Pops, the 1990 musical comedy starring Johnny Depp. Why?
I don't know.
What are we doing? Now I get doing Johnny Depp as a pop just because it was a popular the most popular character, the lead of that movie.
Yeah.
But then they also did Hatchet Face, which I don't know when was the last time you watched Cry Baby, but not even like
I don't think I've ever watched Cry Baby.
not good. And actually, I'm not a huge fan of the movie to begin with.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it, just do Johnny Depp. I don't know why they're doing more. Last week we talked about Hitchcock Pops. They previewed another one. It's Cary Grant from North by Northwest, where he's running from the plane, like on the poster.
Yeah.
I thought that was really
all right.
cool.
Yeah.
Pop Tarts mascot ad icon. They're doing strawberry milkshake.
Who's buying these?
There's ad icon people, or people who just love Pop Tarts.
Really?
Cartoon Fox guy was all over it.
Yeah,
He DM'd
Pop
us
Tarts
about
just
it.
launched their Pop Tarts ice cream sandwiches.
Oh,
I don't know.
where are those?
Walmart.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this should be its own show, but I got real mad when I saw Flora Pops. Like, what the
People are into plants, man.
Just plants.
They're cute as hell, though.
They're plants.
They're cute.
I don't get it. This is actual plants and flowers as Funko Pops. A barrel cactus, monstera, a sunflower, and a tulip. These were described as on the post as kawaii plants, not Kawhi Leonard of the Los Angeles Clippers, but the island of Hawaii, Kauai. But I think this is completely unnecessary. You got to be.
Yeah.
Why don't
I don't
you
know.
keep some of your staff and stop doing stupid shit like this?
Yeah, you could not cut 20% of your global workforce in order to do floral pops.
Whatever.
New Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They look exactly like all the other Power Rangers.
Whatever.
There was a cool Entertainment Earth exclusive Green Ranger.
Yeah, that one was cool.
That one was cool. I'll give you that. But the rest, like,
There's 12 generations of Power Rangers, and we're still doing the first.
yeah.
It's fine. We get it.
Because they announced the Ninja Storm Megazord.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do the Ninja Storm line? That would have been cool.
Better than just the OGs again and again and again. One Piece Funko Shop exclusive coming soon. We got a sneak peek. Marshall D. Teach with a chase. Shrek Pop Premium. I thought this was cool.
Yeah.
It is Target exclusive of him taking a mud bath.
I don't know.
It'll
if
be
this is
expensive
needed.
because it's a Pop Premium, but
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
That thing might sell.
And to end this segment on a positive note, I thought the coolest announcement this week was Superman. We're talking OG Christopher Reeves as Clark Kent changing in the phone booth.
That one's cool.
Pop Deluxe. I thought it was just
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll give that one props.
That one is cool. Take it out of the box, put it up with
Yeah.
Superman stuff.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
I like that one. It'll be a Target exclusive, by the way, even though it has that stupid QR
Yeah.
code.
You can get it on the
somewhere.
Funko Shop. Don't worry about it.
It'll be on the Funko Shop.
Yeah. Or on sale in Target in 3 weeks. And in entertainment,
Yes, sir.
Thunderbolts did it. We knew they were going to do
We
it.
predicted it.
Number one. 74.3 million.
Good opening weekend. Yeah.
Worldwide, 173 on a $180 million budget. So they basically made budget already.
Good start.
They're fine. They had nice posters, so that made it all.
Going into the second weekend.
It was the posters that did it.
It was.
Yeah, we did a whole show about it, and we talked about what we thought, and blah 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 blah. And I want to see it. It looks good.
It
So
was
I'm in.
a spoiler-free show about what Thunderbolts and then what Marvel's doing between now and like Secret Wars. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Click the join button you can see on below on this video to become a member and watch the bonus show.
But Sinners dropped a second, but it still made 33 million.
Still, it's cleaning up
That's like 244 million worldwide. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
on a budget of 90.
Like they got to be
Million.
pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
They better be giving
Michael B.
Jordan.
Michael B. and the Cougs.
You guys better
Yep.
be giving Michael
The
B.
Cougs.
a bonus.
Yeah.
You know,
Haley
Like,
Steinfeld.
Seriously.
They're a great team. Like they make great movies together. They've done the Creed films together, and I think Ryan Coogler is, I wouldn't say underrated, but he's getting. I think this will be his
Piece de
Jordan
resistance.
Peele moment, like with
breakout.
Get Out.
Gotcha.
Like when he's nominated for Best Director and this is nominated for Best Picture. I feel like Ryan Coogler is going to go from here to here, even though he directed Black Panther.
Creed.
Movies, like I know people know who he is, but I think this is gonna
All right.
Not to mention Haley Steinfeld is a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
Hello. Future Mrs. Josh Allen. Anyway.
That guy.
Yeah.
Minecraft dropped till third.
Yeah.
Still did like 14 million.
Yeah.
So that gets it up to like 1.8 billion.
Not quite.
Which is pretty good.
Just shy of 900 million worldwide right now.
I got a feeling that they're going to probably put it on digital download next week and make another massive amount of money.
It's
going on digital download.
It's going to be huge.
Full
I think
show.
by the end of its actual run, it'll probably. I think they're so close that they will keep running it until it hits 1 billion, and then they'll.
Yeah, but they can still leave it in theaters and still put it on digital.
Yeah.
Download. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
And then the Accountant 2 dropped to fourth, made another 9 million.
That's going to be streaming in a week.
I heard it was good. It just
Yeah.
sucks that nobody's going to see it, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, I've heard
whatever.
the same. Yeah.
I'm giving Affleck and Bernthal. I like that guy's great. Yeah,
Bernthal.
I don't know his name, but he's a great guy.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, opening in theaters this weekend, a new
Yeah.
horror movie called Clown in the Cornfield.
Look out!
You know, it's a
Ooh.
winner. You know,
Right?
they went down to Party City, got a clown costume, found a guy working at Circle K. So we'll give you $80, dress up in this, run through a cornfield. We're going to record it. We're going to throw some blood at you, get a hatchet. We're going to film it in 3 days. We're going to make $1 million.
A bunch of 20-year-old actors that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah.
It costs nothing to make, and
Yeah.
it'll do like 30 million.
Yeah, it's
opening weekend.
It's basically I didn't like the tagline of the movie, and I feel like they're going to get sued.
Okay.
They said it's like Field of Dreams, but everybody f***ing dies.
Yeah,
And I was like, I don't know about that tagline.
it means Field of Dreams.
Yeah, I think like the Field of Dreams, just gorier. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I feel like
and
it's
then
bad.
add a clown.
And you get a clown in there. Yeah, it and Field of Dreams.
If James
that
Earl
in.
Jones's ghost from Field
Yeah.
of Dreams was
Yeah.
a murderous clown,
Yeah.
this is what that.
Just imagine
movie
what
is.
that's going to feel like. This is what this is. You're going to love it. It's great. Get into it.
Get
You know?
corned.
So,
There's
yeah. It's going to make a ton of money because it's a stupid
It's
fucking
horror.
movie. So
Yeah.
everyone's going to go see it. And
there's another
Yeah.
cool movie opening this weekend though.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to read it here.
Yeah.
So it's a cool bullet train type action movie with Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Josh Hartnett?
He's great.
On a plane called Fight or Flight.
Fight
Or Flight.
or flight.
Fight or Flight.
Yeah.
Limited release, quirky, dark comedy series, friendship with Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson.
Yeah. It's called Friendship
Yeah.
with Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah, no, I know what
Yeah.
it was, but you needed a comma there.
Okay.
I just kept reading.
Punctuation.
Yeah. I didn't know what we were going
These
to.
are notes.
I didn't know we were going
not
to
a
another-
biography.
I thought it was one thing. I'm like, what? Paul Rudd's in this movie with Josh Hartnett? What's going on here? You know? Why is Tim Robinson in it? What's he doing?
Yeah.
Comma!
A comma. I apologize
Anyways,
for rushing.
You get it.
I just show
You
up
know?
here.
Anyways, long story short, it's all good. Josh Hartnett, new fun movie,
Yeah.
Fight or Flight.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd, Tim Robinson, friendship, quirky, dark comedy. Looks kind of really creepy.
It looks really creepy.
I'm into
but
it, though. Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
I've heard it's
doesn't matter. It's Paul
extremely
Rudd. He can
funny.
do nothing wrong, including
But-
age.
All these things, I still think Thunderbolts will be number one again.
Oh yeah, that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
But-
wait. Oh yeah, next weekend, Final Destination: Bloodlines.
Yeah.
Everyone dies in a tanning bed.
That could take over first place, and if it doesn't, Stitch comes out the week after.
And Mission Impossible.
And Mission Impossible.
People are into that creepy Final Destination stuff. Mm-hmm. Also, a new trailer came out for a new Ethan Coen dark comedy called Honey Don't,
Yeah.
with Margaret Qualley from The Substance
Correct.
and Chris Evans, who
Yeah.
you know from he was the Human Torch, so that was cool. So yeah,
He might have been
Yeah.
Captain America.
but yeah, that too. But
Other
he's
thing.
he's mostly known for being the Human Torch, and it's funny, violent, looks good.
Yeah, it's well, it's not actually the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
It's one Coen brother with his wife.
Actually, he also starred in that Christmas movie with The Rock.
Red One.
Red One.
And
Yeah.
the cinematic masterpiece of Ghosted.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That movie was hot garbage.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah.
But this looks just Coen brothers
yeah,
like
it's Coen Brothers. So
violent,
it'll
funny,
it'll be weird.
Yeah.
So I don't care. He's still the Human Torch to me. A new trailer came out for Stick. This looks good.
Yeah.
It's an Apple TV sports comedy starring Owen Wilson and Mark Maron. If you don't know who Mark Maron is, Look it up. He's hilarious.
He's so funny in
guys
this
see
trailer,
Glow?
too.
Yeah.
What's
You
that?
guys watch Glow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the best
Yeah,
in Glow.
he's-
He was
yeah.
the best,
We
he was
love
the best
Glow.
character in Glow. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so funny. So Owen Wilson plays a disgraced former golfer who finds a gifted golf amateur he wants to coach and take him pro.
Yeah. But
gonna
it's
be-
got
yeah.
it's got like a and this is Apple TV. It actually could be the same producers of like a Ted Lasso shrinking, like mentoring. There's a lot of backstory about Owen Wilson's, what happened to him, and it looks like funny and heartfelt. It starts streaming June 4th.
Sure.
I'm gonna watch it. I think it's
Yeah, I'm
it
in.
looks great.
I'm totally in.
Yeah.
Also, a new trailer for Stephen King's adaptation of The Long Walk, starring Mark Hamill as the bad guy.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Mark Hamill.
Right?
Done. Sold.
I'm in.
Yeah. And a new trailer from Spike Lee, movie called Denzel this summer, called Highest to Lowest.
See, now that wasn't my notes. You read that wrong. But
Is it with Denzel?
No, it's starring Denzel.
starring Denzel.
It's starring Denzel.
It's called Highest to Lowest. See,
Yeah.
I did it right.
Oh, he did. I totally got that wrong. Yeah.
But this is like
yeah, I watched the trailer. It was
when the
good.
two of them get
Yeah.
together, they
Yeah.
make great movies.
Yeah,
So
it'll be good.
I haven't seen a Spike Lee joint in quite a while, so
Yeah.
it'll be good.
Cool.
Yeah.
In video game news, there's a new trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. Game is expected May of 2026.
Yeah.
Got pushed another 6 months.
Let's go steal a bunch of cars and shoot people.
Yeah.
So, yep. So,
The trailer looked great. Like what they actually do cinematically with the game, like it's just crazy what you can do now. It's
Yeah.
it looked good. I like the trailer.
yep. A new Netflix series called Four Seasons with Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Will Forte. I
Yeah.
watched the first episode. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a dramedy, but
So it's three
I'm in.
couples,
Three
and
couples.
they go on couples vacations 4 times a year.
Yeah.
So it'll be one each of the seasons, hence the title.
Yeah.
And their relationships with their spouses and each other.
Yeah, looks
but
fun.
it looks like it just
yeah, it's a
good,
funny dramedy, So,
well
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, check it out.
We like to recommend new shows.
Yeah. And it was rumored before, but it's official. Luke Grimes, known as Casey from Yellowstone,
Yeah.
is getting his own spin-off on CBS called Walker, Texas Ranger Jr.
No.
And he plays Chuck Norris's son.
That is in no way a Yellowstone
Looks good.
spinoff.
I don't remember Chuck Norris being in
Dutton?
Yellowstone. I don't remember that. Was he in Yellowstone?
No, he wasn't.
I don't think so.
No, he wasn't.
That was his middle name.
Maybe he got attacked by a bear
He
and we
wasn't.
didn't, off camera. And we just didn't. Maybe they brought his name up at some point. We just didn't
It
catch
is.
on.
I missed that.
Yeah.
And if Chuck Norris is going to do a TV show like
Yeah.
that, it's
Well,
gonna
it's
be
a
good.
CBS. It's on CBS. CBS owns Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount's owned by Taylor Sheridan, and so it makes sense.
But it's cool
So-
that it's going to be on their network television and not the streaming service.
Yeah, but
like
that's not going to be bloody enough.
Yellowstone.
And it's not going to be in language. and-
No, this will be
The
more
fun
of
stuff,
a
you know?
procedural
Yeah.
where they do a new case every week,
Yeah.
whatever, that kind of thing.
Nah, you got to be shooting people and hanging them off horses and hit the horse in the ass and the horse runs away. And
That
guy-
old thing.
That whole thing. That's the good
But
stuff.
it's called Yellowstone,
Yeah.
Marshals.
Yeah. 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 I
The
guess
show needs to go away.
whatever. It is what it is.
Well,
So, yeah.
first spin-off now that the show's done.
Yeah.
I also heard everyone loves Rip.
Yeah.
What's the daughter's name again? His
I don't know.
wife?
I've never watched this show.
Oh, you haven't watched? Oh, Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't watched Yellowstone?
No,
Pretty good.
I don't care.
Beth and Rip spin-off series. Yeah. That one will probably be Paramount.
All right.
Because it'll be adult.
All right. Well.
Anyway.
Anyways, and then last but not least, I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
The studio, Apple TV, Seth Rogen, renewed for season 2. Season 1 is great. I
Yeah.
love every second of it. Check it out.
I got to watch the latest episode about
Amazing.
the Golden Globes.
Amazing.
I'm only one
It's
behind.
the funniest one.
I'm
So good.
love this, and I don't know if I mentioned this on camera, but you and I had a conversation where I get a very Curb Your Enthusiasm vibe out of it. That it's taking place in the movie studio world, but he's basically like Larry David, where he just can't help himself being awkward and causing social anxiety moments and trouble, and he just won't let things go. I get that kind of vibe from it. I like it a lot.
It's great. I love it.
I love this show, and I'm so glad it got renewed. And in sports, just a bit outside with K-Dog and Fish, second round of the NHL playoffs are on. I still can't believe that Game 7 with the Jets versus the Blues.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We didn't get a chance to talk about that on last show because it happened this week. The fact that they were down, scored 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. The last goal, Game 7, to force it to overtime was a record because it was 1.3 seconds, 1.6 seconds.
I went to bed.
Crazy.
They were down 3-1. They were down 3-1, and it was like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 4.5 minutes, and I was like, I'm going to bed.
It's
Tired.
over.
I'm like, they're not coming back.
And it
then
went
in the morning,
to double overtime.
In the morning, I had Yahoo Sports. I'm like, what? Like, God damn it.
They did lose Game 1 to Dallas at home. At the time we're recording, we don't know the outcome of Game 2, but we hope that they tie it up. Because we obviously, being from Winnipeg, we want them to do well.
They're like, let's just go to Game 7 every series.
That's when they do well.
Yeah. Like
Other Canadian teams, let's see, the Leafs up 2-0.
Yep, they're already
Doing
renaming
pretty
the
well.
CN Tower, and they have already cordoned off the streets. People are really pissed about that. Traffic in Toronto is backed up, but they got to start getting those barricades in. The parade is coming.
You know, like, was it last year was the first time in like 20 years they'd been past the first round. Sorry.
Yeah.
They were in the second round. If they could somehow pull this off
I don't know.
and actually go to the third round.
They're playing pretty good. The games
They're playing good.
The games have been close, but they're playing pretty good.
They're
And
playing
I
good.
don't know who's going to beat them right now. So
So they're up 2-0 at the time of recording. Also, the Oilers stole Game 1 in Vegas. It's sweet that Canada has 3 teams in the final 4 series.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We want to see it's been over 30 years since Canada has won a Stanley Cup. We got 3 teams in right now. So that's awesome. The other team, series, Carolina and Washington Capitals. At the time of recording the show, the Canes took Game 1 on the road.
Yeah, I think Washington's still going to take that series.
I think Washington will too. Yeah, I think so. NBA's second round of the playoffs is on as well.
Stupid playoffs. Crazy.
Road teams are just winning. All the Knicks stole the first 2 games in Boston against the Celtics. The same with the Pacers, won both games against the Cavs. Those were dramatic, both of those games. And Tyrese Halliburton, was voted the most overrated player. And then he went on Instagram after Game 2 and said, "Overrated D's nuts." I just had a picture of him doing this. Because he's the one with the game winner. Cavs were one of the best teams, and Pacers are winning.
Who would think that the Eastern Conference Final could be Indiana and the Knicks?
And the Knicks, what is this, 1995?
Who picked that? Yeah, Reggie Miller versus John Starks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are we talking about here? You know,
both of those were comeback wins and decided basically on the last shot. So crazy. At the time of recording as well, Golden State took Game 1 on the road as well in Minnesota. They looked horrible. Anthony Edwards played like garbage.
But Curry is out.
Oh, that's right. He had a quad, right? Quad
He's
injury.
Out a minimum of a week. Ooh. And they're saying he might be out for this whole series.
Is that where Jimmy Butler picks it up?
Jimmy Butler's got to pick it up, and Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
He's what saved him in the first game.
Buddy Hield actually was shooting the lights out.
So was Draymond. Draymond was off.
Yeah, that was absurd. That's never going to happen again.
Yeah. No. Draymond was just shooting threes he was like, oh, shoot.
And that you're right.
Yeah, that's never going to happen again.
He was thinking he was Craig Hodges or something.
And the Nuggets took Craig Hodges, a 90s Bulls reference. Nuggets took Game 1 on the road as well against OKC. But OKC tied the series in Game 2.
They stomped them in
and
Game 2.
they beat the ever-loving out of them. Yeah. Been a lot of crazy finishes. Hard to say right now who will be in the West and East finals because nothing is actually making sense. Like the East, both road teams won and they're headed back home. Do they lose at home now? These going to be sweeps? Like, we don't even know.
But you got to admit,
it'll be crazy.
Both NBA and NHL playoffs have been insane.
Probably the best in years.
Yeah, like insane.
Both sports. I'm in every night. I'm like, well, who's playing? What's going on?
Yeah.
If I can stay up for the late games, like I'm
my hat.
into it.
Yeah.
Tip of the cap.
Yep.
In NFL, just to end the show, really only one piece of news. The Cowboys actually did something in the offseason, which is extremely rare. They traded with the Steelers for wide receiver George Pickens for a 2026 third-round pick. The Cowboys will also send a 2027 fifth-round pick to the Steelers and get back their 2027 sixth-round pick.
So nothing.
Just picks.
Yeah.
Steelers, this was actually a steal.
Yeah, a steal by the Cowboys.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
They stole from the Steelers.
It's pretty good.
So pretty
I
good.
mean, you got CeeDee Lamb and Pickens now on the wings.
They just need a running back.
Pretty good. But I also heard some rumors down the old rumor mill
Okay.
that do you know who the Steelers have a little bit of interest in?
Besides Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they're just sniffing around to see what's
Still
going
hasn't
on.
signed.
Sniffing around if
Okay.
maybe he wants to partake in a little Steelers action.
Okay, who? I'm in. What's this?
You're gonna be shocked.
Okay.
Alan Lazard.
I'm not shocked.
No.
You know why? Because Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Because right now there's
So everyone's sitting around going, is Aaron Rodgers coming here? And all of a sudden they're like, oh, why don't we go pick up Alan Lazard? Oh, really? Are you going to get Randall Cobb too? You know?
He's in a retirement.
No,
home.
you're not gonna get Randall Cobb.
Yeah,
but I'm like, oh, Alan Lazard, eh? Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna get rid of George Pickens, and oh, look, let's get Alan Lazard. Although he didn't have a bad season last year. But,
Alan Lazard is
still.
a talented guy. He was with Green Bay,
Yeah.
but he seems to be following around Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he just sits at home.
Where's Aaron going?
Yeah, he sits at home by the pool, and his agent's like, hey, what are you doing today? I'm gonna sit by the pool, wait for Aaron to call.
Cool beans.
Cool. You want to film some commercials or anything? No, I'm waiting for Aaron to call. I'm good.
Once I know where I'm going to be when Aaron decides, then I'll
fine.
make commercials locally.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm good.
But the Steelers did sign DK Metcalf in the offseason, so I could see letting George Pickens go, especially if Pickens was being difficult.
Pickens, but like last year,
Yeah, he was being a bit of a dick.
people were like, I don't think he wants to play here.
No.
And Tomlin's like, this doesn't fly in Pittsburgh.
Tomlin's not going to put up with
This
that
doesn't
shit.
fly in Pittsburgh. No.
So I am not surprised, but I am shocked that they still are going. Like right now, the starting quarterback is going to be Mason Rudolph. So you got to sign Aaron Rodgers, get Lazard. Tomlin wins every season. Every season he's above 500 team.
Rodgers is going there.
He's going to go there. Actually where I think they're waiting.
Yeah.
They're waiting till after draft Tuesday. He has a standing thing at the Pat McAfee show every Tuesday.
Yeah.
This Tuesday,
They're going to announce it.
Aaron Rodgers will announce it on Pat McAfee. He's signing with the Steelers. Then Alan Lazard comes, and they're all
Gang's all back together.
good to go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of this show? That's going to do it for episode 76. The latest in Funko news, collectibles, entertainment, and sports. We want to hear from you guys in the comments. For bonus content, live shows, discounts on the website, and more, click the join button to become an exclusive YouTube member. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
See you.